I think there are some renters in the city of Los Angeles Now, you hold on a second.
Hold on a minute.
My friend Howard Ansel.
Feeling a little argumentative today.
Oh, no, don't you start sighing about renters getting relief when everybody else who gets COVID relief, you don't care about. I mean, it's a great thing.
I got them all. I care about all of them.
I know you do care about them, and it's a great thing, but the vilification of renters, and yes, I happen to be one. Point is, many renters in Los Angeles probably feel like they really are, they're having their Big Tuesday.
Well, here's the deal. We'll talk about this program. I want to clarify.
Fine program.
I'm not discriminating against renters. I actually think the program stinks because it's set up for renters who live in multi-dwelling units. It doesn't talk about people who rent homes. Doesn't talk about businesses who rent commercially. It doesn't have anything for them. It's just people who live in apartment buildings. That really stinks.
And that's me.
Well, it's great, but it should be everybody else.
No, you're not describing it as great. You're describing it with a great frustration.
Because it's a failure of the government.
And
another one. Chalk that one up. Number 2,472 since COVID in LA.
72, whammo blammo, man.
This is how it goes, Brian. You know what happens. We just have to get you.
Yeah, I know. And you turn into that girl from Sunland, and you are that girl.
I'm street, yo.
Okay, so yesterday, a 5-day application period opened for an LA City relief program aimed at helping Los Angeles residential tenants struggling with the economic effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Unfortunately, those people who tried to get involved with that program were greeted with an error message.
Obamacare website again?
That's what it feels like. The Los Angeles tenants got these error messages as they tried to apply for $2,000 in rent relief by phone.
You know what they should do? Whoever the guy was who did Hillary's private server in Chappaqua.
Get that guy.
He put it behind the commode.
It's where everything should go.
You should, if you want to hide it, put it behind the commode.
If you want to have a shady government program, put it behind the toilet.
I would say, I don't know what you're asking me, and I don't want to answer that because I'm a former president. I just wonder. I think I left something behind the commode. So that's how that went down. And nudge, nudge, say no more.
Did you try to apply for this program, by the way? 855-785-8255. If you tried to apply, and look, I'm not shaming people who apply. I just think this is a limited program that is not helping everybody that it should be helping. 855-785-8255. 855-785-8255. This new program set up by Mayor Eric Garcetti. He announced it on Friday. It's the Emergency Renters Relief Program. It went into effect yesterday, Monday at 8 a.m. You can apply all the way through Friday, but you have to be a renter in a multi-dwelling unit. What about people who rent homes? They don't count?
Jennifer.
Katie, our producer, rents a home. She can't get relief.
I pick my moments, folks, and I do it with a reasoned and measured voice that sounds like a hypnosis tape.
Right.
Let me say this to you.
I gotta say, sorry. Usually they hypnotize people to sound like a chicken.
I feel personally attacked, and you're over there making chicken noises.
Well, I think Katie feels personally attacked because of the two of you, Katie needs the help more than you do. Unbelievable. Only in this category.
I can't even say. I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking for. Oh, I got that girl solidarity. This is the only area where Katie needs more help than you.
Oh, good. You heard that?
I thought that was pretty funny, actually. It was pretty funny. And it's also probably true. Point is this. I've been hearing this since March. And whenever.
What have you been hearing since March?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Just relax. Whenever.
Start hypnotizing me.
Whenever President Trump. Or that small business administrator who you wanted to go shopping with. You love her. What's her name?
I love her name. I love her, but I can't remember her name.
I'm like that, too. I remember faces and voices on the phone.
It's something kind of unusual.
I know, and she's terrific. And you guys are over the moon. And I mean,
Jovita, my friend Jovita. Jovita Carranza.
Jovita Carranza, administrator, small. See that? Sorry, Joe. This is the cabal, folks. It's the Jennifer Horns and a small business.
What are you even talking about?
I'm making a point. Every stimulus for every relief for small business. Just last week, the week before, we talked about $130 million. Still available, guys, small business. Go get that $130 million now. It comes to renters. Now it comes to people like me who rent their home. And by the way, it's because it's becoming harder to rent in Los Angeles.
totally misunderstanding.
No, there is.
I'm actually, if you can believe this, I'm actually calling for a bigger government program. I sound like you today. I'm actually not upset with people in multi-dwelling units getting this.
That's not what I'm
just
hearing.
saying we need to have people who rent houses also included.
Right.
We need to have small businesses who rent commercial. They should be included.
Okay,
we need to have a bigger program. In fact,
well,
let's let everybody in the country
take down
the wall.
Darling, everybody virtually in the country, not me, got stimulus checks. A small business, which I love, Morning Answer, Small Business Spotlight, we love it. There are programs. For renters, you get and I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to zip the lip. I believe that it comes from a perspective or a feeling within some who usually happen to be conservative people, that renters are somehow beneath. Somehow,
are you even listening?
I am listening, and I'm hearing with all. I love you. I'm
are you
listening.
not hearing me say I think that everybody should be included in this program?
But when I compare it to your zealous, overjoyous reaction to every other relief program for homeowners,
it's not good enough. Actually,
no, you're saying it should include more. Why?
Yes.
Why just the people like Whitman and the multi-dwelling?
But I'm saying why not people who rent homes? Right? I mean,
because most people can't rent homes, they can only rent the damn apartment.
No, but I mean, okay, for our producer, Katie, she shares a home that she rents, and I would guess that she probably pays about the same that you do paying rent in your apartment building. Why should she not be eligible for relief just because she doesn't share a common wall with somebody? I would also say that you just rolled your eyes. I don't like that.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to scold me on the air.
I actually do. Those things went way up in your head.
Yeah, because I can't believe.
Were coming back down.
Because you're my best friend. I can't believe you're trying to sell me on this line.
So you don't think Katie deserves rent relief?
I think Katie deserves the best life ever lived, and I mean that.
Then why shouldn't she be able to apply for this?
Because I got to get mine.
Oh, good God.
No. I'm comparing, Jennifer.
Yes.
And then we'll take phone calls. I am comparing your reaction, just you, because you're the one I talk to every day. Your reaction to all of the small business, federal stimulus.
Yeah, it was great and helpful.
And now, period.
Period.
And now,
this program is helpful, but it's not helpful enough. That's the problem. It doesn't go far enough. And I'm curious as to why. Why doesn't it help people in houses get rent relief if they are paying the same thing that people in apartments are paying and if they have the same financial situation? All right, John, maybe you can help us. John, waking up with the Morning Answer. You're in Santa where? Because we don't know.
It's
it's like a mystery. Monica, Clarita, Barbara.
I'm in the city of riots. So you take a guess. The city of riots.
The city
Santa
of
Monica.
Santa Monica. Very nice.
Riot.
Okay.
It is a riot.
We've got 30 seconds.
Okay.
So why do you think?
It's a riot. Okay.
What do you think is going on here?
Well, this goes all the way back to Antonio Villaraigosa when he said we're going to eliminate the single-family house. Forget the backyard and the dog. We're all going to live in boxes on big thoroughfares with buses and mass transit. And this was Antonio Villaraigosa, 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago?
Yeah, I remember that. When Antonio Villaraigosa said we'll all live in boxes.
Well, he got his wish, actually. Many of us are.
Yeah.
Social engineering. You might be onto something there. I think the benefits given to people who share walls rather than those who have 4 of their own.
How dare I have that?
The LA Teachers Union has a